Hi, everybody. This is Gertrude Mache again here in Wellington, New Zealand. By now, you have all watched the last video I did for the speakers who are participating in this amazing challenge. And words cannot express my gratitude to you for stepping up as leaders to take part in organizing an event in your town, in your city, in your area. I watched a TED Talk by Seth Godin, and it talked about how to start a movement and leadership. And he said in that TED Talk that the first people who step up following a leader are strong leaders themselves. So a movement cannot take off unless you have people who see the vision, who see the passion, and say, yes, I want to be a part of this. So thank you so much for stepping up in this capacity to help. So let me explain the vision behind the HerStory Global Women's Conferences. Imagine 1,000 events with 100 speakers per event. And each of those 100 speakers are being challenged and tasked to enroll 10 other women to step up and speak and 10 women to come and attend the conference. We could have a minimum of 2,000 women coming together in a very, very magical way. So each event will start off with an opening cocktail party where we are inviting dignitaries, women in business, in politics, in government, to come and address the women who are attending the conference. It'll be a nice way to break people into the event a day before the event. The advisory committees are there to support you as a chairperson, to work with you and help pull this event off. The members of the advisory committee have to commit to playing in their area of strength. You will need somebody who's responsible for catering, securing the food and beverages for the conference. You're going to need somebody who's responsible for advertising, for marketing, for social media, someone who's going to coordinate all the volunteers who are going to participate in the conference as well. You need someone who's responsible for the AV and sound system, for security, an individual who can reach out to women's organizations in the country and in your town so they can come and participate. We're also needing somebody who's going to help with the awards selection, because our speakers are going to be ranked by the listeners in the room and will get awards in their specific category that they've chosen to speak. And the other thing we're going to need is someone to coordinate a little preschool or a childcare area. When I organized this conference in New Mexico, we invited women from the refugee service. And a lot of them declined to come because they had no one to care for their little ones. And a woman in my committee said to me, Gertrude, I'm an early childhood teacher. I would love to coordinate a preschool or a childcare center so that the moms who have little children can come and participate in the conference. So it was a one of a kind where young mothers could take time out, attend the conference, be able to go back into that room, check up on their kids, and it was just absolutely magical the way it unfolded. We will then close the conference with a dinner, and this is going to be our networking opportunity, because I believe that after 2 days of listening to other women speak, you're going to be inspired to want to make those further connections. Magic happens at these conferences. I've seen it happening in all the conferences that I've attended and the conferences that I have organized myself. Again, we'll have some dignitaries to close off the event, to thank and acknowledge the women who have come. We will have awards for our volunteers, and helpers, for the advisory committee members, for the chair people who stepped up to make it happen, and for the speakers who have been ranked in their category as the best. So it's your peers who will assess you, who will rank you, and you will walk away having made a difference. So I really thank you for coming on board. This is our first conference, and there is an amazing business opportunity if you are a chairperson. In this first year, we can't afford to pay our speakers, but we are going to try and secure sponsors so we can acknowledge them with a little something for the effort of coming to the conference to speak. Once we pull off this first year, we will be in a position to have created a fund that can then pay the next 100 speakers who step up to come and present in the next year. So thank you so much for coming on board, for being inspired to be part of this amazing vision to connect a minimum of 1 million women in 2019. Imagine what will happen next year when we scale it. And it jumps from 1 million to 10 million. Because they say one person knows at least 250 other people. And it is our responsibility as leaders to share the story, to spread this idea, and help start an amazing movement globally where women's voices can finally be heard. So thank you so much. Words cannot express my gratitude for what you've done to say, Gertrude, I'm here. How can I help? This conference would not be a success without you. So we will start scheduling regular meetings as from next week. And if you cannot attend a meeting, it's okay, because all of these meetings will be recorded and you can watch the recordings later. If you've got questions, if you've got things you want to bring to the committee's attention, you can email them to your chairperson prior to a meeting and stay connected and informed, and your ideas can be shared there as well. And all of the recordings can be replayed, and we are going to be sharing everything in an amazing membership site that is currently being built and will be launched on the 15th of February. And that will become the forum that we connect all of these women globally. So thank you again. I'm inspired that you're on board. Let's make some magic happen. Bye for now.